world's first bionic man, Steve Austin, will be.
I like that one. Hi. Am I on the wrong side? Should I be here?
It doesn't matter.
There.
Come
I
to
feel more comfortable on the left. I just feel more comfortable. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday, aka Friday, September 25th, at 8:16 p.m. We are here to give you a show called Today Tonight. I am joined by Dennis and Xavier, and we will be talking about the Howard Stern show of today, which was basically the most uneventful thing we can. What are you drinking, Dennis? What are you drinking?
I am drinking a hurricane.
Grandman 69 wants to know cómo está tu verga.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, yes. So as you may or may not know, there's a incredibly gigantic storm coming Dennis's way. I fortunately am not there, although I am definitely in the path at 1 foot sea level. So it'll be interesting to see what fun occurs there. And as some of you may or may not know, flood insurance in Florida is basically not at this point.
Well, yeah.
Yet is required. Well, if you have a mortgage, it's required. So I'm not really sure how people afford this at this point. I know a lot of my neighbors self-insure because the premiums are so high. It's not even friggin' worth it, honestly, at this point.
Correct.
So it's kind of crazy. And yeah, so a lot of curling in the fetal position will be had by people down in Florida tonight, but I wish everybody well. And let's just hope it goes nice and fast. And, Dennis apparently doesn't care if it hits Tallahassee. So he was very
just a bunch of lobbyists and politicians up there. It's okay.
He was very nasty on the pre-show.
Absolutely.
Very nasty. I was like, that is not nice at all, sir.
I don't like central government.
Okay.
I'm an anarchist.
You really are. You're really just that guy. You're that guy. We were just talking about Colin Farrell and how amazing his transformation is in The Penguin, which I think is on Max, right?
Correct.
So that's now let me ask you a stupid question.
Yes.
I know this is a stupid question, but if we did a Patreon thing, could I show The Penguin?
I honestly don't know, no clue.
Like, how's that work?
I don't know.
Anybody know the answer to this? Like, is that
isn't Fillmore showing Throw Mama from the Train like every other Friday? We should ask him.
Throw Momo from the train. That's what
there you go.
No, seriously. What
I don't know.
What are the regulations behind that?
Quitter says yes. I don't know what that means.
Is that true? Is it true? So can somebody check into that for me? Because I have
to get around with it. Get away with that.
I think that would be really fun. We could Bontes. We could do shit like that. You can
Sure.
Hey,
let's get a copy of that Jerry Lewis clown movie.
Yes, the day the clown
that's
cried.
That's shits and giggles.
Yes, the day the clown cried.
Yes.
Well, on
let's do that.
Wait, I have a question. On Patreon,
no way that could go wrong.
I have a question on Patreon. So you're not showing it. You're not on like YouTube, right? You're on Patreon?
No.
Yeah. See, this is what I don't know.
I don't know anything about that shit.
Movie reaction reviews do full videos on Patreon and only half on YouTube.
And apparently, we're the only people that don't do Patreon.
We need to do this.
Who are these podcasters? The Sterling John Show.
I know.
Fillmore. All these guys. They all do this.
I
get on the Patreon.
We don't.
I know. All right.
Do some fun stuff.
Because we're stupid.
That means I could say the sea monkey word.
Oh, we can say whatever you want, my friend.
Absolutely. Oh, then I'm all in.
Yes,
what about just this Norm? Since he has a Patreon, I think Sarah runs it. I'm not sure that actually runs that.
Benjamin.
Yes.
Oh, that's
bad.
Next, you know, we'll be
No, I don't need the money.
I love you guys. You guys are such dicks.
It's not about the money at all. It's
Next
not
you know, we'll be on Telegram with
so-
all like the Russian people.
I just like the freedom and being able to
Yeah, but what?
speak
Yeah,
like myself.
Oh, people make thousands on Patreon watching and reacting
I'm
to me.
sure they do.
I'm sure they do. Well, okay, that'll be a fun thing that we can do.
Oh, so you know what else we could do on Patreon?
Are we selling out, Mo? Is that what's going
We
on?
should
Are
sell
selling
out. I'm okay. I'm okay with selling
Sell it
out.
out to the man. What, Den?
We should do like the Channel 9 show.
We are. Actually,
That interests me.
And the E show on Patreon.
Yeah.
We need the
Stuff that we can actually like, that we can't
we
do
need
here.
to beat that stuff to death.
yeah, I definitely want to do that. Yeah, we are gonna do that. Right? It's
Private parts.
It's expanding, not selling out. Yes, expanding. I feel like I'm very late to the game though, but
That's okay.
I'm only doing it so that we can have fun with it. Honestly, it's not for any reason other than that. So that's definitely what we're gonna do. But yeah, we can watch the Penguin too. That'd be awesome. It just came out, right?
I don't think we can really do that. I mean, isn't that kind of like illegal? Is it
I
like
don't know.
Pirate Bay at that point?
The question.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, quite frankly, yeah, I can call up my friend Fillmore and ask him about
Yeah,
Patreon.
we should do that.
He would help me out just as much as I've helped him out.
Yes, absolutely.
Exactly.
Maybe,
what I'm doing.
maybe I'll reach out to his partner. Yeah. She's such an upstanding person.
Yes,
Aren't
yes,
they
yes.
no longer partners though?
No,
I don't know.
yeah,
How
I
would
can't
you, how,
imagine
honestly,
that.
how would we know?
I can't. I just can't imagine how that would end
I
poorly.
mean, at this point, we should just start doing a dog shed show. I mean, come on, why stop with the pleasantries there? We should do a dog shed show.
All right. Okay, so that's
I
what.
wonder what that Obi-Wan Kenobi guy's up to.
So now that this is like our Friday, I am going to do my due diligence and I'm going to do the research this weekend. Also, all the September shows will be up for podcast purposes before the end of the weekend. So with that said, today Howard had Chris Stapleton in. And for those of you who don't know who Chris Stapleton is, like pretty much all of us, he's a country music guy. Of course,
I don't touch this stuff.
we find out that he also has a Sirius XM channel.
No.
Oh, what a shocker!
Right. So yeah, so it's like that, and yeah, it was very lackluster. I started listening.
Oh, all about you've gone too far.
And I don't like
Yeah.
when I don't like when I listen to it late, because if there's something that's taken out or edited out, when I start listening, I can't scroll it all the way back to 7 a.m. So, well, yeah, because then
we miss out on the part where they're talking about spittoons.
yes.
Mhm.
There's that.
And
So,
picking stuff out of his beard.
There you go.
oh yeah. So this is going to be like a super easy recap. Oh, Coach said yesterday that he has all the Channel 9 shows, but everybody says that I can access them easily on YouTube, but I'm not sure that they're all on there.
I don't think
that's
they're on
accurate.
there.
I
I've
don't-
seen
I don't
bits and
think they are.
pieces. I haven't seen whole shows.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ask Boff. I'm gonna see if he has them, and we'll get them from him. We'll see if he can do it digitally for us. All right, let's get this show started. So
Like and
yeah,
subscribe. Thank you. Good night, guys.
thank you. Yeah, because somebody wants to watch the Padres tonight, and I know
I can't imagine why.
that for a fact. Yeah, apparently there was a triple play yesterday. He was so excited,
Apparently.
couldn't believe
Wow.
about it. Almost,
Was it
It's the
unassisted?
only time that's ever happened in baseball history.
yes, in excruciating detail.
It'll never happen ever again.
Why are you saying that? Are you being facetious?
Because it's literally a 1 in a billion.
The what?
It'll never happen again.
I didn't even read the thread, so I have no
Oh,
idea.
of course you didn't. So it was a triple play to end a game to clinch a playoff spot. That'll never happen again.
Well, wait till you hear what Robin
We'll have an organic, funny show. before that
scary
happens.
Mets knowledge, which I'm waiting to tell you guys all about because it really is kind of classic.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get started. Here we go. And again, guys, don't beat
They're
me up.
looking past the Dodgers. This guy's funny.
I'm just telling you that this is one of those days. That's all.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, Chris Stapleton coming in today. Very excited about that. Very excited. Love that guy. Love his music. And he's going to perform 2 songs. Very excited about that as well. There you go. He's a 10-time Grammy winner. 10-time Grammy winner.
He did that quickly, didn't he?
He did. 16 Country Music Awards, 20 ACM Awards.
Good for you. See, this is what you had to look forward to today. This is how bored I was listening to the show, and therefore you need.
Dude, he is so uninterested in his own show.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
He's literally just going to be phoning it in for the next year and a half, year and 3.
He's already has been phoning it in. I mean,
Year
coming
and
back from the summer break, I mean, I have seen more energy out of a sloth. I mean, funerals have higher
He's
energy.
been back, what, 4 weeks at the most? What was it 5, 4,
4
5
weeks. He's back 4
like
weeks.
4 or 5 weeks.
No,
And we're talking about
it's 4 weeks.
9 hours a week, and he's already like gone through his stash of what he thought was gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah, the cupboards are already bare.
No, it isn't.
Empty,
Cupboards
bro.
aren't bare.
He's got Paris with Blit and JD.
This is like,
That's still left.
and some Wackpack game.
oh yeah, like,
And Flavor Flav.
well, we knew he was gonna milk the European stuff, the Euro trip. But it's like
Yeah, but
it's
that's
already
gonna take-
done.
That's literally.
We are at the toilet paper during COVID stage of the show already. There's nothing left on the cupboards, nothing left on the shelves.
Scamming of Wolfie's mother. I'm sure that's coming up.
Ooh, how exciting!
3 bits that will take up 3 hours in total. That's it.
Dude.
That's a show.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying, but he'll smatter that out. Okay, so then the guys came in to talk about the playoffs and baseball. I didn't record it, but it was just like absolute stupidity from Jon Hein is so serious, like cancer serious. He's just he has absolutely no inflection to his voice. He's completely monotone. He's as boring as a human being can be. I don't know if you've seen him lately, but Jesus fuck. He is just a vision to behold. It's shocking that this dude is actually on.
So the
TV
thing is,
ever.
he's on a comedy show, and he has the comical timing of a broken leg. I mean, there's nothing funny about this man. There's nothing. He has no ability to make anything even remotely chuckly,
Amusing, funny,
Nothing.
entertaining.
nothing.
Nothing. 0.0 value. Have we ever done a Jon Hein show? We have.
No, we have.
We have. Before you
damn it.
started on our show, we had done an I Hate Jon Hein show.
But the thing is with Jan, he thinks he's an expert on everything, and he's an expert on nothing. I mean, literally, he's not even good on fast food. He doesn't even have an idea how to eat real fast food. Because
Once
he
again,
eats plain
and
hamburgers.
Also, let's keep in mind he did a second show with Baba Booey. To this day, it is literally the lowest rated show in the history of entire television industry. It literally was aired once, got a 0.0. Not even someone's battery died while they were surfing through the channels. Nobody watched it, literally.
Horrible.
I love a quitter with his Canadian $6.99 personality of a dead moth.
Dude,
I'm trying to see if we can see him right now because it's just, let me see.
And host.
Can we change that phrase though?
Sure. A
comedian on CNN or something? Because here's my problem. Like when people say
that is seriously a face for.
He looks like a
Dude.
child toucher. I mean, like he has a white van with ice cream written on the side. I mean,
And let's
allegedly.
be clear. The whole John is a pedophile thing started from Sal and the people at the Stern Show. We had nothing to do with it. We just ran with it. But they're the ones that accuse him of looking like a pedophile.
Stop saying the word.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the show won't be monetized. I'm gonna go watch the game.
That his hair, he should just let it shine. He needs just to let it shine, and it'll be less creepy.
He is creepy.
Now up here,
Dude, you know what though? Honestly, with that face, bro, nothing's gonna help, man.
Yeah, no. Well, at least if he
A
shaved
hockey
his head,
mask,
he
maybe.
wouldn't look like a psychopath.
He just has these weird inflections and it's just weird
about him.
he's just a,
out. So anyway, he was upset about the size of hot dogs at baseball stadiums because he was complaining about that the Nathan's hot dog. Nathan's isn't making the Nathan's hot dog that they sell at the stadium, and so it's a subpar hot dog because Nathan's themselves are not the ones that are making it. And he's having a totally serious conversation about this as if anybody gives a shit. What
he still thinks he's like, oh, how clever. He's one of the boys. He's talking about hot dogs.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's like the hot dogs are like $10.
$10, exactly.
I mean, it's like, for a crap hot dog, it's $10. I don't care if Nathan himself was cooking the friggin' hot dog. It's still ridiculous.
Much. But $10 is too much.
Yeah, how are the hot dogs in Michigan State, huh? Or whatever the hell that.
He went to Michigan.
Michigan.
Okay, sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Michigan. So anyway, then Gary comes in to start talking about the Mets and fucking Robin. I have to tell you, she's absolutely the worst human being. I recorded extra on this just because she infuriates me so much. And as a Met fan, I see how, people could really be annoyed with her. So listen to this. She's such a dick.
You gotta calm down. Yesterday, I'm making fun of JD and the Bengals, and here I am being the same asshole. I'm the same idiot.
When they're in this bad a shape that they, they're trying to limp into a wild card spot.
Yeah, they're not limping in. No. Robin, they had first of all, they have the best record in baseball since June 1st.
No, they don't.
They have the best record in baseball since June 1st. They won a super game on Sunday night. They're not limping in. It's everybody's playing well. It's a race.
These are wild card spots. They have been clinched, so they're not that
idiot.
Well, what Gary's point is that teams have an ebb and flow, and that as the season went on, they started to really kick in. That's why they're in the wild card situation, that they could be peaking, but who knows?
Well, it sounds to me like they have no chance of winning the World Series.
Well, Gary, yes,
because they're struggling this much trying to get to it.
Robin, you should be on ESPN. It would be amazing to have an announcer who comments and doesn't watch any of the games.
You got a good point.
Why would she feel the need to get involved in that conversation?
It's something that she has no idea what the hell she's talking about.
Because she needs to be right.
I
mean, it's just I am knowledgeable on everything. I was just about to say that.
Yeah, she was probably reading the New York Times online and got to the sports section and somebody had an opinion on it. And so she co-opted it as her own. And if it was something that would make Gary really upset knowing what a ridiculous Mets fan he is, that's why she chose to do it.
Howard, the Brooklyn Trolley Dodgers are going to make the World Series this year.
Okay, Robin, people. Okay. So then this guy named Mike, who had called yesterday, who was the one who said that all the chats are talking about Jill and what the hell do you see in her and like, why is she even on? And he calls back today to apologize. And then
Mike in Maine,
for some bizarre reason, have a discussion thing to talk to Howard about that makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, it's just really, really bizarre. So let me play this for you.
This is Mike in Maine. So
Mike in Maine.
He's already a part of the show.
Yes. And why is Mike? I've never heard of Mike in Maine. He
came from Bubber. I think he's from Bubber.
Oh, he's a Bubber guy. Okay.
He's a Bubber.
Yeah,
he's
what
a
part
Bubber
of Maine
guy.
is he from?
And then
it
was so dramatic she had to leave.
Is he from Bangor? Is he from Portland?
It sounds like he's from Bangor.
Is he from Bahaba? What part of Maine are we talking about?
I'm thinking whatever the poorest part of Maine is, that's where this guy lives.
Or the make believe Jerry, Maine?
We don't care. We don't care where in Maine.
I thought we're doing a whole Maine show now.
No, we don't care about Maine.
I like Portland. Okay. Good food, a lot of drinks.
No talking about the swamp donkeys.
I don't even know what you're saying, and I've never been there. So
fine. I don't even know why I'm here.
I got nothing to say. All right, so
Gary, thank you, Autobot.
So Mike calls in to apologize for being such a douchebag to Jill yesterday, and then asked this question.
All right,
you can be great for the record. So apologize to Jill for yesterday. Wasn't trying to
apologizing to Jill.
Most importantly, Howard, Have you heard of Billy Strings, and have you heard his music? And do you know that he's probably the greatest guitar player on the planet? He does amazing Led Zeppelin covers. Amazing Led Zeppelin covers.
Now, why would he call in and ask about somebody? Show of hands, please, for who has heard of this guy.
Nah.
No. I know why.
Please hold.
It's all fake.
Please
Oh,
hold.
I know why. There's even more.
Please hold.
First of all, it's funny you bring up the name Billy.
Funny you bring that up.
Funny.
Oh, what a coinky dink.
Who would just randomly call in Mike from Maine and bring up a thing called Billy Strings?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know Billy Strings. Now I do. And you happen to be right. I looked him up yesterday while I was running around like a loon because I got a guitar from Billy Strings.
Why? Why is Billy Strings? First off, I hate your name. Let me see what his real name is. Billy Strings, born William Lee Apostle.
All right, Billy Strings it is.
It must be a nickname.
From Lansing, Michigan. He's 31 years old. Not the Stern Show listener.
So
what's his relation? What's his connection?
I don't know, but I liked him. I liked him in Deliverance. He was phenomenal.
Squeal like a pig. Squeal like a pig.
He was great in Deliverance.
I don't understand the why of him. Let me see if I have a little.
You look mighty cute in them jeans, boy.
Exactly. You got a pretty mouth.
Yeah.
Billy Strings.
There's a connection probably with one of his douche
Got
friends.
to be. Oh, let's listen to Dust in a Baggie.
No, let's not.
Fair use.
That's the train. Train.
No interest. None whatsoever.
Oh my God, it's Christ.
0.0.0.0.0 interest. But let's
All right,
listen. Hang on.
And let me just say something. I'm going to call this guy Billy Strings, and I'm going to tell him you don't have. I'm going to tell him, what are you doing? I don't know Billy Strings, but he sent me a beautiful guitar, and please nobody send me guitars. I can afford a guitar.
Oh, you can afford a guitar, but you didn't pay for your guitar, did you?
No, he didn't.
Did you, shithead? No, you made serious.
He is a shithead.
But Billy Strings, I'm dying to know a connection. There's nothing about. He's a bluegrass, progressive bluegrass, Americana, everything I hate about music. Honestly,
Yeah, this is music that I hear and I immediately walk out.
Immediately walk out.
Immediately, I run. Shane M. 1980.
As a person of color, if I hear that music, I'm turning around and walking really fast.
Hey, dude, I'm Italian. Trust me, they don't like my kind.
You ain't from around here, are you, boy?
Thank you, Shane. I don't have it in me to listen to the real show anymore. I'm still curious how bad it can get. You guys fill that role for me. As was said on our site the other day, every show from here on end is his best show and also his worst show.
We fill in a niche like an anchorfish does to a shark.
Kind of like that, yes. Kind of like that. There was something
we just clean the gills and go back to the part that we won't get eaten by the other fish.
It's interesting because every once in a while on the reading, on the listening thread, somebody comes up with something that sounds really profound, and usually
it's definitely not me. I'm too tired in the morning from everything profound.
Now, usually you're saying something like "Die, Marianne from Brooklyn, die."
Yes, C word. Yes,
that's usually what I see when your anger gets to a point where you just
see like where he accidentally hits return on when he's smashing the Corley keyboard.
Oh, is it? Okay, Chris Stapleton, this is your wiki. Hold on. I just want to see. I think it was K Tate because he always comes up with something good.
Yes, he actually had something profound at the end.
He did have something profound. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
It's on page 7.
Oh, is it that far out?
Oh, yeah. It's at the end. He was, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just guys, give me one quick second because I'm going to look it up because I was like, oh, that's amazing.
Melody. Oh, this is great.
What's better than YouTube?
Billy Strings' father made love to a guitar. That's how Billy Strings was born.
Sure. Probably more of a banjo.
Okay. This is what Kate Tate said today, and I love everything about it. You ready? Okay. Kate Tate said, every show, I'm going to actually put it up on the screen because it's great. Okay. Every show throws another dirty mattress onto this dumpster fire. Profound. That is such perfection. Obviously, the staff is just keeping Zoompa in Norma Desmond mode, playing to that Diddy Weinstein crowd in the Hamptons instead of close-ups to Cecil B. DeMille. No different than Mark Harris pushing wheelchair-bound Martha Ray wearing a sequin gown through a New Year's Eve party to the paid applause of 1930s Hollywood celebrities.
Damn.
Hope the staff is at least having some fun trolling Howard, because I know I would be, and they must hate him with the heat of a burning sun. The whole guitar bit has to be a staff troll on Howard, a long troll. Howard deserves this. I love that. It's just
That dude should be writing Hallmark cards.
wow, right?
Exactly.
It's just delicious. Another dirty mattress onto the dumpster fire. Beautiful, profound. So yeah, Billy Strings. Okay.
Quite the wordsmith, that guy.
Now maybe you can give me some highlight on this, because apparently a 13-year-old called in.
Yeah, this was so unorganic that Ed quite
Bizarre.
shocking.
Bizarre.
Because it was pointed out later on in the thread, maybe by K-Tate or somebody. Like, we were all thinking, like, how does this kid have a premium subscription to SiriusXM? Like, this is a paywall behind a paywall. So
Yes.
you're getting the high end one. And how is he listening? And why is a 13-year-old calling in at 9:00 in the morning? And why
He's
is
looking for a
Howard
new
talking
help.
to a 13-year-old about his balls?
Okay, so cute. So first it wasn't 9, it was like 7:30.
Well,
Oh, man, that makes a big difference.
No, you forget that Chris Stapleton came in for 2 hours, and
Oh, that's right.
Howard
It was 7:30.
zoomed
I
out
forgot.
at 10 o'clock.
Oh.
Zoomed out at 10 o'clock.
It wasn't even 10. It was 9:54. But he was counting.
Okay, who's counting? But okay, the only thing I would say is that it's obviously his father's subscription, not his, because why would he have it?
Oh, obviously.
And you know that the father's probably, the kid probably asked his father like a stupid question, and the father, being like the ultimate Stern fan, is like, "Oh, why don't you call in? Why'd you call in, find out?" So of course the kid is just like a dummy, and he calls in with this profound question.
In New York. Yes, Anthony.
Hello, Howard.
Hi.
I just wanted to ask you, what's your favorite part about being on the air?
A profound question.
How
What's
deep?
your favorite part? That's like saying, what's your favorite ice cream? What's your favorite part about being on the air? Okay.
Well, what are you, a kid? How old are you?
I'm 13 years old.
Yeah, I could tell you're young. Your voice is
I
changed.
bet he can.
Jeremy Harrison, you're so cute. Aren't Sal's kids around 13 at this point? Sal's kids are through college already. Like, what do you?
Yeah, I mean, Sal's kids are like married.
Sal's been with the show like 22 years or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah,
Like,
something like that.
yeah.
Changed somewhat, though, right? It got a little deep. Your voice has changed somewhat, though, right? It got a little deep.
This is a little creepy.
Are you forcing your voice to be deep?
No, this is my real voice, Howard.
Yeah, okay.
He sounds like a weird.
What are you wearing,
like?
dude?
It sounds like an excerpt from To Catch a Predator.
That's so creepy, bro.
Seriously, this is creepy.
Okay, I need no allusions towards the P word in any way.
I'm not saying anything. I said it's creepy.
I didn't say it. That's okay word. That's an okay
Not
word.
my two men folk anymore. Okay, there will be no more discussion of these conversations. Okay,
But that's an okay word. It's the other word that someone else said.
10 years. You should know better by now. Both of you. I'm talking to the fucking cat too. Both of you.
My word is not bad.
Change.
It's a show.
I'm just saying. It's
Be brave.
It's been enough time.
Be safe.
Do not despair. Be true to your feelings. Times will change. Your oppression will end. Well, if you're a man, be safe, be brave, and above all, be proud to be a boy lover.
Okay.
Okay, I got it out of my system. Let's move on.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So then he starts to ponder the 13-year-old's questions because it's very important that he A, pick up the phone call, B, talk to him about how his balls have dropped, and C, Things will change. Yes. Okay, here we go.
What do you mean? Oh, gee.
Well, how'd you wind up here for so long if you hate it?
I mean, I've always hated being on the air. I have a love-hate with it. I mean, but you know what I mean? It's work. It's, you know what I mean, Anthony? It's like, I don't know that I have a favorite part.
You know, Anthony, you would have to ask Howard how he feels when he's off the air, and then maybe he could think of something that brings him back.
Well, actually, you're right.
Likes that. Yeah.
You made me think of something I like. You know what my favorite part is, Anthony? At the end of the show, and I go, we're leaving. We're getting off the air.
Yeah, it's his favorite part. Of course it is. Because you're so busy. You have so much to do when you get off the air.
So, this whole, what's so funny, though, this whole fake act about not liking being on the air is nonsense, because the truth came out the other day that if he wasn't on the radio, he would not exist. That came out of his mouth, and that is truth.
Yes, it did.
That is truth. This is his reluctant working to have to stay famous. And he wishes that he didn't have to do anything to stay famous.
Yes. Yes, you are correct. You are correct, sir.
What a dirtbag. I hate him.
I know. So, hey, Xavier, what's the score in the game?
The game hasn't started yet.
Oh, okay.
That didn't work out for you, did it?
No, it didn't. Okay.
The game starts like in 2 hours.
So then they're going into commercial. They come back and he's playing Tom Petty. And he, of course, proceeds to tell us how he blew it with Tom Petty.
He blew Tom Petty?
No, he blew it with Tom Petty.
Oh, I thought. Oh.
Yeah. The one that got away, I guess, interview-wise.
I blew it with him. I had an opportunity to interview him, and I didn't take the opportunity because
you're lazy.
At the time, it was years ago, and he was in California.
And you're lazy.
And we would need to do it like over the computer and stuff. And I was
like, he's doing it now.
So you didn't want to
like literally how he runs his show now.
Doing for the last 5 years. Didn't want to do it then, and you didn't want to fly out.
He wanted to Zoom. He wanted to Zoom.
Yeah,
or do it later in the day.
Tom Petty had a glass on.
like, no. Wait till Tom comes to New York, or I should have flown to L.A.
No.
He should have flown to LA.
Right, you know what I hate, and I despise this. This is one of the things in my life that I just hate. The fake appreciation for someone after they drop dead. I'm sorry. There were not that many Tom Petty fans before he had his untimely passing on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Untimely
I didn't like him very much because he was okay.
Oh, really?
He was okay.
I saw him with Bob Dylan. Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, that would be like
show.
Oh,
baby, don't it feel like heaven?
But I mean,
right
honestly, Howard is one of these people that because he's gone, now he's making a big deal about him, and it's so irritating because you didn't give a crap about Tom Petty, his music. You didn't even know anything about him. You knew nothing about him. And you just really, the only thing you got is, what's his name from the Eagles came in, Felder. And that was the only reference he had to Tom Petty because Don Felder was Tom Petty's guitar teacher in Gainesville.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right.
And both of them hated Gainesville so much, they wanted to get out of there as fast as humanly possible.
Did they wish for a hurricane to tear down the entirety of the...
No, they just wanted to leave. They hated it.
Unlike Dennis, who's wishing the worst on Tallahassee.
Tallahassee, absolutely, because it's
just so you know, just gonna say that
just because it's government building,
just because he can.
They get washed away.
No, and when I saw him was right when they had finished the Pack Up the Plantation tour. Man, they were good. They were smoking.
Who was he with?
It was Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. They did a full set. Then Bob Dylan came on, did a full set, and then they kind of did a little.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't have had interest.
John's in the basement mixing up.
I mean, I do see certain people that I think I would have loved to have seen, but
it was fantastic, man.
Okay, all right, good.
I was a kid. I didn't know that much about Bob Dylan, but I knew he was a legend. Like, Tom Petty, Tom Petty was a cool guy, man.
Okay, so then Chris comes in. So this is it. That was like the whole of the show. Did I miss anything, Dennis?
No, that was the whole show. That was literally 0.0 effort. The baseball conversation lasted 20 minutes, and so did the hot dog. I was like, and then they went into a 10-minute commercial.
Yes,
where
and
they
then
just ran out of stuff, and they started playing songs and just fillers, and it was like, okay. And Chris Stapleton came on at like 8:04, and I mean, and you just knew you were in for like, yeah.
audio ambient. Seriously.
Yes.
Audio
the show.
And it was
no. We're moving into like the anesthesiologist.
Yeah,
portion of that.
Yeah, Michael
Like, legit,
Jackson
like,
could have used this instead.
He's gonna start the show. He's gonna make us count backwards from 10. 9, 8.
Okay, here we go.
Wrote with Mike Campbell. What?
He doesn't know who Mike Campbell
Hey,
is.
Chris. Good morning.
How you
Chris
doing?
Stapleton, everyone. There he is, looking like
Hello,
Chris
everybody.
Stapleton. Nice to see you. Chris,
How
I'm
are
so excited. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm
What a
just
look.
thank you for having us on again.
Yeah, I'm getting a little echo here, so let me work that out. But anyway, Chris,
Dude,
I was,
he's totally ripping off Kansas look.
was playing You Don't Know How It Feels, and I said you opened up for him the summer before he died. I mean, you actually got to hang with him, didn't you?
Well, I mean, hang might be a strong word. I got to have a conversation with him for about 15 minutes.
So much for that.
Mo, the only thing he knows about You Don't Know How It Feels is his toes from the diabetes.
But I mean, I just,
I have this.
Dude, he's totally ripping off Kansas.
I have this.
But the thing
lasts
is, what we don't
forever,
have the
happy
clip
as the
of,
sky.
what we don't have the clip of is Stapleton looking at the Zoom screen and it's black and
Yeah,
he can't see
apparently-
anything.
Yeah, I missed that. So here he is live, so you can see what he's like.
Your mother, I think, said you were the type of kid that you got exposed to music, you decided you want to play the guitar, and you would play 12 hours a day. I wish I had done something like that because I was a lonely kid. So I
No,
think
you
that
weren't.
could have been my friend, that guitar, you know, as sad as that might sound.
Listen, it's definitely my friend. And it's
Yeah.
definitely something that I pick up if I was feeling
big
trouble
boy,
or if
that
I was
Chris
feeling
Stapleton.
down or
Yes.
I don't know that I would find myself in it, but I would find comfort in it. And I still do.
Oh, why am I opening up my email? That's so funny. All right, let's go back to Chris. And they're having some echo issues, of course. So that's how this show started.
Music, or do you just avoid the topic of music? Well, how do you handle a situation like that?
I'm sure that you've met. It's real echoey in here. You got to. It's like you need an echo.
I'm not getting any
production
reverb.
value.
Sounds
We'll
like it's-
straighten it
Here we
out.
go again.
Oops.
Nope, it's still in there. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's
Guys, get rid of that echo before Chris.
Get ready for the article.
There we go.
we'll start throwing.
How's that now?
Oh, better. It was in the box. Sorry.
Oopsie.
Yeah. This guy
Oopsie.
looks like if Jason Kelsey and Travis Kelsey had a kid.
The collective Kelseys, right?
Yeah, the two brothers, if they had a kid, that's what their kid would look like.
Oh my God.
Kelsey.
I mean,
I-
uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Scott, exactly. Everybody
yeah.
thinks Scott.
oh my God. I
Scott, you know, I would love to talk to him about production values on the show.
You
Maybe
should.
one
Do
day.
you have any idea how many jean jacket animals had to die for that jacket?
Exactly.
Guys, if I had Scott on, would you in the chat have questions for him about
I have questions for
Of
him.
course,
Lots
they
of
would tell
questions.
him how much he's better than you too.
Yes, I'll ask. I'll see if he wants to come on with us. Okay. I don't know what this clip is, so it's entitled "Not Sure" because I don't know what it is. So let's just go to it.
Because you're such a good guitar player, but I was wondering, I was watching somewhere where you were performing. I don't remember the venue, but you were doing a really quiet acoustic number. And it might have been earlier in your career, and I thought, what is that like? Like when the crowd's all rowdy and maybe like really fucking, pumped up, and you just go out there with the acoustic, it's like you're naked, right? I mean, there's no disguising how, you got to get the notes right. You got to get it all right. It's just you up there.
These are the questions. This is how it went today, you guys. This is why.
And that was a That was a hard-hitting question.
That was a hard-hitting. Oh, but
That was a
something.
hard-hitting question.
So I've decided something. I've decided something about him, and I decided why. So now that he's taking guitar lessons and really studying guitar, like he's some sort of guitar master.
Yeah.
Realized it's because. So not only does he want to be like the world's greatest interviewer, he wants to be the world's greatest music interviewer.
Yes.
And so that if he can talk to these guys in a language that they understand, and maybe not so much of
clearly not English.
Maybe not so much of the Psych 101 stuff, but more of like the music, because he asks some stupid friggin' questions, and Dennis pointed it out on the listening thread. And so here, let me play you the stupid guitar question.
Oh, this is so
what does that look like? In other words, you sit in a room somewhere and you start to play it over and over again. Now, I don't know much about guitar, but it looked like you were running up the neck too, like playing certain chords in an alternate position. Do you know what I'm saying? It looked like you did something very unique with the chord progression.
See, so this is where he's trying to go. Like he's trying to go into trying to understand. Yes, and it's just going to be really annoying. Now he's going to be a really annoying, like
douchery,
our knowledge, kind of like a ex-drinker or ex-smoker who tells you what they know about. It's like, and you want to just say to them, go fuck yourself. You don't know dick.
It's like Brent Hanley describing BBC.
Exactly.
Exactly.
The funny thing is, Howard, his conversation with guitar is not anything a real guitarist would talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
He literally is like, it's like basically if I read a book on how guitar was done and then I started asking questions.
Yes.
That's literally how he sounds.
Yes.
He sounds like an utter and absolute tool moron.
Well, but then when it becomes
he totally does 100%.
And this is what's happening. So when it becomes better is when he doesn't understand the answer to the question, because he's asking about chord progression and that this guy is running up and down the fretboard. And right, so then Chris answers him with.
Well, I'm in a drop D tuning on that particular, and I'm even tuned down a half step on that particular song, which are things that I kind of worked on and arrived at. This is where I like to play it. This is the tuning I like to play it in. What sounds like me doing the national anthem and not me trying to copy somebody else's.
By the way, that's the other thing. They must have discussed this right here section, him singing the national anthem for a solid half hour of the conversation.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
You know how you can tell he's a shitty interviewer? He's trying to go into this realm, this like zone where half of his audience won't know what the hell he's talking about.
And doesn't care.
And doesn't care. And by the way, the skinny jeans are killing me.
Yeah,
I want him to ask. I want the answer to the question is, how was it being in Wilson Phillips? What the hell, man?
He actually he looks like? He looks like a turkey leg. He literally looks like a turkey leg.
Same geometric configuration there, bro. Yeah.
The Allman Brothers are calling. They want their look back also.
Dude. You were great in 38 Special.
I saw them live.
Did you?
Yes, I did. Oh my God.
They actually had a couple really good songs.
It was horrifying though. Look, it's Chris Stapleton.
It's Chris Stapleton.
Oh my God.
I call to you, little girl. You're the one that's got me down on my knees. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
All right, so then another big portion of the conversation, drumstick.
Oh man, we have completely lost control.
I keep seeing the turkey leg. I feel like I'm at the Renaissance Festival. It's all I keep seeing.
I know you want to just go and do tam brute and just take a bite of that drumstick. Excuse me, are we doing summer stock? Chris, I'm blowing the hatch.
I can't unsee it now. I said it. I can't unsee it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's really great.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
What
that was
just happened?
great. That was great. Two
What
thumbs
just
up
happened?
for the drumstick. Okay, so
Hey, you know what? And for the comments, yes, we do make ourselves laugh. Shut up.
yeah, why not?
It's the first time I've laughed about
you don't have
this
to comment
show in
about that.
years.
Okay, so then we find out that Chris Stapleton was actually a really, really smart kid in school. He actually went to Vanderbilt, which is a hard school to get into.
Yes,
so
it is very hard school.
Well, let's be honest. Let's be honest. At his size, any school would be hard to get into.
Oh!
So
Okay, I'll let myself out now.
yes,
Thank
please.
you.
Yes. Don't forget to tip your waitress. All right, so he starts talking about him as a football player in high school. Here we go.
When I was thinking about playing football, Harvard was one of them. But yeah, my grades were good, but my ACTs or whatever weren't high enough to make that happen.
I saw a picture of you in your football uniform. You were jacked.
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 Oh.
Jacked.
Oh.
Jacked.
Under the
I
desk.
love when he
I
uses
mean,
words
you
like
were
that.
in some shape, right? What was your
Jacked.
position when you played football?
I was a linebacker.
Jacked. So I was like thinking to myself, like, what exactly does that word jacked mean? You know, when you in
Ooh,
you know,
yeah.
and so jacked. That's jacked. See, that's somebody who's jacked. It's like you look at that and say, God damn it, that man is jacked. Although the fact that he's wearing jean sweatpants is just really disgusting.
Yeah, why's he got drawstring on jeans?
It's
'Cause
but they're not really jeans. They're
sweatpants.
sweatpants.
Oh, they're not. Oh, I don't know. Anything.
Washed to look like jeans.
Me being 325 pounds or 52 pounds.
352, babe. You said
352,
352 yesterday.
I know. I was trying to cheat there.
Okay, yeah. So this is jacked Chris Stapleton when he played football in college.
Good for him.
College? No, that's high
sorry,
school.
High school. So this is the clip of the day. It's everything that you would expect Howard to ask and more. Okay.
Yes.
You were the type of kid that you got exposed to music. You decided you want to play the guitar. You would sleep with your guitar and you would play 12 hours a day. That's what it takes. 12 hours a day.
I don't remember doing that, but I do remember being attached to a guitar, But
Were you in love with the guitar, Chris? Was it your lover, your first lover, the guitar? I mean, did you love that piece of wood with the strings on it?
I feel like this is going somewhere weird on your show, but I
not at all.
Come on.
And at
Come
that moment, I just realized that Chris Stapleton is a giant tool, because any real person would go and just get up and just leave. They would just leave at that point. They'd be like, "You're a silly man," and just walk out. You're just a silly
You're a
man.
completely unserious, silly man. You really are.
You're a silly man. That's a
But can we just discuss it really quickly though? Like what is the
12 hours a day.
I don't remember doing that, but I do remember being attached to a guitar, But
were you in love with the guitar, Chris? Was it your lover, your first lover, the guitar?
and it's somewhere.
What a weird man he is.
He's so strange. It's like, how are these questions so like, and he goes back to it time and time again. So this is not the first time he's asked this question, but he does it time and time again. Was your brother the first love of your life? Was the guitar your lover? Was your sister your lover? I mean, it's like, it's just such a weird way to think about how people attach themselves.
Well, I mean, he did ask Robert Plant, was Jimmy Page's first love of your life?
Love of your life, exactly.
Yeah. Silly man.
And wouldn't he
Keith, do you pretend to be someone else, Keith?
Is the microphone Do you want to blow the microphone? Is the microphone the love of your
Make
life?
love to the microphone.
Exactly.
You know, it's like such a stupid question. It's just
in his moronic mind. These are deep questions because
profound.
They're profound. You know, because it is showing an absolute deep love of the craft in his mind because he's a moron and doesn't understand how people actually think.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so now you know the way it is common and something we laugh about constantly about how, you know, trumpet was once my lover. I would not suggest it. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Okay. You know the way when he's doing his interviews, it is historically known that Robin is off mic, right? So they shut her mic off and, you know, she's just in the background somewhere, not really a part or integral.
Let's just be honest. They turned off that monitor because, you know, Chris is probably not used to being around people of that color.
Oh, stop it now. So
you got maid service?
So how you guys.
Yeah. I'm trying really hard right now.
You guys. So, okay. So we always know historically Robin is off. And Howard asked the stupid question, you know, top 5 drummers. Who's the best drummer in the whole wide world, right? So he's asking this question, but can't think of any drummers until Robin chimes in. You hear how her mic sounds when she chimes in, and it's hysterical.
We've all, you know, done that since in the last 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
Has he? Is this true? It was bound. It was bound to happen.
He seems like such an upstanding man.
Thanks for bringing us down, dude.
The police stepped down. The head lawyer stepped down. I think the police department guy stepped down. Everybody is in on the grift. It's amazing. That's amazing news.
I'm so glad I don't live there anymore.
We'll come back to that if that's the case.
Yeah, let's move forward.
We're going to coming back.
You're talking about drummers now.
Going to, in fact, move forward, but then we're going to come back to it later.
Sure, why not?
I've done that since in the last 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been great.
Who's the greatest drummer of all time?
It's hard to say.
I'll give you a choice: Ginger Baker, John Bonham, of course.
You heard Robin?
Yeah, I heard Robin.
What an idiot!
I don't know.
So he asked a question he doesn't know the answer to.
Yeah, he has nothing. But Robin is like completely off mic. Like she's not. She's like
and the answer to that is honestly, it's probably Buddy Rich.
Exactly.
He was next level. I love my Keith Moon. I love my Bonzo.
But Buddy Rich did that in a suit.
He did
in a suit. The dude was wearing a suit,
and he didn't even.
Damn.
And his hands barely moved.
You know who was a really good drummer?
Who?
Karen Carpenter.
She was
I've heard
awesome,
that.
bro. I've seen some of that shit. She was fucking amazing.
Unfortunately, you know,
the song sucked, but yeah, she was a good drummer.
She was using the drumsticks to
dancing in the
help
streets,
punch back up.
dancing in the streets.
I'm gonna give you a little.
Yeah, no, that's look good. Dancing in the streets. There you go.
See, she's at it again. Drumming. People are always asking me why Karen plays the drums.
I can answer that in 2 words. Why not?
It all started with Karen playing glockenspiel in our high school band.
That's German. You picked the worst clip of her playing.
Hey, I just picked it up.
Just put a Dancing in the Streets. Oh, there it is. That's
that's a horrible song.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, once again, you picked the wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just, looking at a incredibly anorexic Karen Carpenter is not really the highlight of my day, to be honest with you.
Actually, I thought she looked pretty good there.
You know what she couldn't play?
She
She couldn't play a sandwich. That's what she couldn't play.
could not play a sandwich. All right. So next, Howard has the balls to ask this question of Chris Stapleton.
He's on tour. Chris travels with,
wrap-up.
listen to this. This is how successful he is. I'll brag for you. 8 buses, 10 18-wheelers, and a staff of 65 people. What the fuck are all these people doing, Chris?
Somebody would ask you the same question, Howard.
But you have 70.
You have more plus 70 plus for sure. 70 plus.
5 people are traveling. What is going on? Do you?
Yeah, the balls on him to ask like why somebody travels with 60
All right. I mean,
and that's not
is
really
Howard
a
really. Is Howard this stupid? Is he
Yeah.
really this? I mean, because when you're on tour, they basically have to build everything
and take it down.
set it all up, and then take it all back down. And after they build it, they have to make sure it works.
Yes.
Like that's what these people do.
They
They
build
do it in a couple hours.
The guy couldn't bring a guitar down a flight of stairs, bro.
Yes.
Let's push your perspective. And by the way, I really want to pastrami on rye right now. Just putting it out there.
That would be really nice to have right now. But yeah, let's think about that for like a really quick second. Does he not know how being on tour works?
No, he doesn't. No.
Like you need electricians, you need
you need a plethora of talented people.
Everybody testing the speakers, testing the sound systems, testing the guitars, tuning everything, making sure everything works right.
Check,
you
check,
need, like-
check one, check.
You need like carpenters. I mean, you literally need those types of skilled workers to make sets. Because
Yes.
when you go to a venue, there's just a stage. There's nothing there. And
Yeah,
you
it's
make
a
it.
blank canvas. Here you go.
And
Make
they
it.
have to
right.
make everything.
Even if you didn't know anything about that, if you saw Pink Floyd The Wall with Young Lust, that scene, you would understand more or less how that shit works.
Yeah, it went over his head.
Ooh, I
my
do
God,
a dirty
I love that
woman.
scene too.
Yeah, that's a great scene, but it shows you how roadies get down. I need a dirty gal.
So of course it makes sense.
Well, for
that,
tour information, go to chrisstapleton.com. And by the way, hear Chris on Chris Stapleton Radio on Sirius
thank you,
XM
man.
channel 63. You pick all the music yourself for that channel?
which is very cute and amusing. So I'm sure he gets paid to actually do something akin to picking music for the station.
You're the programming
only to
guy?
find out
Well,
that
me
his
and JT
wife
and my wife,
wife does
do
it.
that.
Yeah, his wife does it. You know
His
it.
wife.
Wait,
Yeah.
how did they find this guy? Did they go on farmersonly.com? What?
I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know from him at all. Like,
The sequence of guests is just so old. It's basically whoever answers the
Well,
phone.
remember, this is the second time he's been on.
oh,
He's been on once
Oh,
before.
okay,
It's the second
okay.
time he's been on.
Sure.
And he has a serious tie-in, and in his contract with Sirius, I guarantee he has to
You
go
gotta
on
go on
Stern
Stern. Exactly.
But the thing is, it's like, who are they appealing to with this guy? I mean, he's really not a massive country guy. I mean, he's okay, but he's
a
not
massive man.
He's massive,
well-
yes. He did the worst national anthem I've ever heard. I
oh,
mean,
so now I heard that people said that he actually did a good.
it was slow. I mean, the glaciers came down from the Arctic faster than he did this song. I mean,
Oh,
it
did he
was
really?
painful.
Let me see. Longest Super Bowl.
Yeah, we just did a 20 minutes on the dude. I still don't know who the hell he is.
Let's see. Alicia Keys sang the longest one at 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Shortest was Neil Diamond for 1 minute and
Love on the Rocks.
2
Good for
seconds.
him.
Ain't no big surprise.
He's had to be like 2 minutes 25.
They're
It was
coming to
long.
America.
10. Let's see. 2 minutes and 1 second.
That's just too
Oh,
long.
long enough.
That's too long, man.
Yeah.
Long.
Well, you're putting cheese on the nachos at the concession stand. You know, you appreciate every second.
Yes. Just one more time, just for the road. Really, really great. Okay,
Scrappy.
so we're wrapping up this shit show. So let me give you the
We
end. Of
are?
the show. Well, this portion of our show. Yes.
The segment.
Yes. So are we
Los
wrapping?
Lobos. What? How do you?
You teach me guitar, I'll tell you what I know about radio, the limited amount I have. And
That's
then,
probably fair.
And
You
you're
know
going to
what
do
you
an
can
interview.
teach him, Chris, is
What's that?
how to strap on his guitar.
Oh, do you know that's my biggest problem? I've never played standing up because I can't get the strap on the fucking guitar. I don't know what I would do. Like, I'm a disaster.
Well, some straps, in your defense, are really hard to get on.
They are.
Yeah.
I don't know the secret yet. But this morning I did play Tennessee Whiskey on my guitar.
Sure you did.
And I hammered
Good
the
for
beat
him.
like you do on the when you
Hear what he did? Listen. While he's giving him his
Well,
knowledge.
some straps, in your defense, are really hard to
Scary
get on.
guitar knowledge.
They
Listen to
are.
him.
Yeah.
I don't know the secret yet. But this morning I did play Tennessee Whiskey on my guitar. And I hammered the B just like you do on the when you do that little walk up in the beginning. So you'd be very proud of me.
I am proud of you. Keep it up, man.
Hammered the B and did just like
hammered the B.
that little
Now
walk
you'll
up
teach me
that you
guitar.
do.
I'll-
That's what I did. I hammered the B.
You know, doesn't have
Wait, he
problems?
hammered Beth?
Yes.
No, I don't. That I definitely doubt.
Oh my God.
You know, one that doesn't have a problem getting the strap on is, of course, Beth. So
Of course, correct. That is, of course, correct.
Oh, I just saw the most gnarliest thing I've ever seen.
Why?
Beth's feet.
Hang on. Do we dare play this on it? Click on it. It has a description, and you tell me if you want to play it.
I'm seeing. I'm
Oh,
looking.
bye Instagram. Bye Instagram.
They've left us.
Arrivederci.
Farewell, Instagrammers. I'm scared to know. What is it? All right.
Just
let me-
read the description,
I'm gonna-
and it's exactly what you think it is.
And now I'm curious.
Just read the.
I don't understand the description.
Oh, then you should press play in front of everybody.
Oh.
It is the gnarliest thing I've seen in a long time.
No.
You guys want to see it? Who wants to see
No.
something really gnarly?
No.
You're gonna wish we were.
No.
You're gonna
No,
wish we were
absolutely
doing
no.
Gunk in the Night.
No. I read this.
Do it. Look, everybody's daring you. Do it. Just play it. Just play it.
I gotta rewind it though.
Reaction.
That's right, Jeremy. I think it's
You
a
guys,
trap.
if you're a little sensitive, you might want to go to quite frankly.
Ah, there we go. Sue M. I'm trying to show it.
Apostrophe fund.
Apostrophe fund.
Thank you, Sue. But Sue, you may want to turn your head now because I'm gonna.
You
I'm
may
gonna
want to
turn my
go
head.
to Gunk
do this.
to quite frankly, yes. Okay, warning. Last warning, and press play.
Okay, I gotta.
Just press play and close your eyes. His legs exploded.
Is it still on? Is it still on?
I don't, yeah, you can stop it now. You can stop. It's over.
I can't look.
I can't.
The chat completely stopped.
Okay. I'm
His
done.
knees exploded. He tore
No.
all the tendons in his knees.
No.
No.
No. Like Danny DeVito and Always Sunny. No. No.
That's not
Just his voice. Oh my god.
Oh, the sound. I
The
couldn't.
sound of his knees literally exploding.
No.
By the way, you can watch that again on radiogunk.com/forums.
Oh, you put it on there?
Of course I did.
God, damn you. Damn you. Damn you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
The
jeez.
humanity.
Humanity.
Oh, you know,
Shit.
when you're pulling the equivalent of two F-150 trucks, something might snap.
Jesus fuck.
Wasn't it bad? It's right went up.
Wow.
Wow.
The meanness fuels me. It's awesome.
Yeah,
It really
so
is.
Eric Adams was in fact indicted following federal corruption investigation. The indictment makes Mr. Adams the first sitting mayor of New York City to ever be criminally charged.
Wow, and there's been some real
There's been
real
some doozies.
doozies this mayor.
How did we get there?
Boss
Yeah.
Tweed. And freaking Boss Tweed was like running an entire organized crime out of Gracie Mansion, and he never got indicted.
Just amazing. So Mayor Adams is the mayor of New York City. And there's been a smell of corruption just looming about him. He used to be a former chief of police, and then he ran for mayor, and everybody thought he'd be a good law and order mayor. As it turns out, he's very pro cop and not pro anybody else. So it's been a problem, and he's in charge of billions and billions of dollars in New York, and apparently there's been some real bad misappropriation.
Desgraciano.
I thought that other asshole was bad. What was his name? Blasio? What was his name?
He was a clown.
Aren't they like pretty much all just pieces of crap?
No, I liked Bloomberg. I liked Koch.
Okay.
I even liked Giuliani for a while. I mean,
Actually, Giuliani made outside of Koch was one of the few that made me feel okay in New York City. Like Koch really made the city turn around. I liked,
Well, I have to tell you though, Bloomberg is actually the one who really turned.
Bloomberg is a dirtbag. He is an utter dirtbag. He did nothing. He did nothing for anybody to live in New York City. He did everything for the 1.1 percenters. And if you actually are a regular person, you get driven right out of the city.
Dennis.
Everybody I know left Staten Island because of him.
Dennis.
They left.
Okay, so I can only go by New York City, and it was clean and perfect, and he made
because he got all the working people out.
And that unfortunately was already.
This is why I don't talk about politics in here.
No, we're not talking about politics.
I know.
Just talking about it.
This is closer we've ever gotten.
Happened in the past.
Nobody cares about, other than
okay.
Happened in the past.
That this vision of beauty wound up getting sentenced to 2 years in jail. So if you don't know who Carolyn Ellison is,
she's a nerdy chick in the porn.
She is
she's the one from the Bitcoin thing.
Girlfriend.
The hottest girl ever.
FTX.
Hottest. I mean, it's probably the hottest girl we've ever had on the show.
Absolutely, the hottest
she had
girl
billions
ever.
At one point.
So she conspired with him and others to steal $8 billion from customers trading in cryptocurrency.
Couldn't they just stole $1 billion and just kind of like hope everything else
be okay with it?
Yeah.
I know. I think
will likely serve out her time in federal prison near Boston, close to where her MIT professor parents live. Let's see. Hold on. Part of her sentence, she's required to forfeit $11 billion to the government.
So here's the thing, Mo. How are they going to prove that it's Bitcoin? How?
Yeah, I know.
That's a good question.
She's
They can't make
old.
her do anything with it.
Here's the beauty. Here
Can you
she
imagine
is.
having that kind of scratch, bro?
There's
she's so hot with
Look
that
how
money.
hot she is.
Oh my god.
She's worth
Smoking.
billions.
She's like Elle McPherson at her peak.
Absolutely. She's
Think
smoking.
about $11 billion. You can go, oh my god, I bought Nicaragua by accident yesterday.
Exactly. Oops.
And it's not even flattering in a sketch where they make you look like basically Rudolph's younger sister.
What's
It's really
what's going on in that?
really. And there's her boyfriend, of course.
Sam.
Also ordered to repay the $11 billion.
Yeah, that's not happening.
25 years in jail. Well, that is a sad.
Start looking through the couch cushions.
Look at her.
Wow, that's a bad sketch.
She is.
Once again,
we
have that much money available to just still $1 billion.
Now, imagine her and this freak of nature right here. Let me show you the apartment they were living in. Let me show you where they were living.
Are you serious?
Yes, this is. They're 30 million, 12,000 square foot Bahamas penthouse.
You know what though? There's still pikers.
It's
I
the
don't see
Bahamas.
any chimneys. I don't see any chimneys.
I know.
I mean, essentially, if you got running like inside toilets, water, you're good in Bahamas.
5 bedrooms, balcony.
Oh,
Sure.
What an asshole.
Look at that! My God.
She's my dream girl.
Oh, she's my dream girl.
Look
Are you kidding me?
That vision. She's a vision.
Yes. She's an angel.
But by the way, how do you have access to $11 billion and you're begging that?
You know what?
Yeah.
Remember, she's the brains of the operation.
Oh, was she really? I don't know anything.
I think she went to MIT.
Yes, and both of her parents are professors at MIT.
Yeah, I mean,
really?
she's actually
She was like Will Hunting.
She's probably like what
How
do
you like them apples?
Quants? She's like probably like a quant.
Oh,
Is that what they're
probably.
called?
I have no idea what that is.
A quant is the brainiest person in a financial institution.
Oh,
Absolutely,
okay. See,
she is.
I'm an idiot, so I wouldn't know that.
And they're the ones that enable a lot of the prognostication that goes on within.
Yeah, it's like in Office Space, stealing the 1 cent on every transaction.
Yeah. Or they're skimming 1 penny off every
A
transaction.
penny off every transaction.
Okay, gun to head. Emily Stern or her? Same money. What would you do, Dennis?
Her.
Her. Yeah, I think so.
Her.
I think that's a wise.
Emily
Gun
stinks.
to head?
Everybody looks like she's
Yeah, gun to head.
Same money?
Same money. Let's say they both had 11 bills.
Oh, let's take that out to the crowd. Hold on, let me take.
My answer's solid.
No, let me take
I think her.
I'm taking this
Definitely
out.
her.
Hold on, Emily Stern. But I'll get something recent. So just give me a second.
Because Emily doesn't like
that. My boy's wicked smart.
You just bear with me. I'm just gonna bring up a little Emily so that we're all on the same.
No, Brizzo, you don't need paper bags. You just put cash. Just put cash.
I'm just gonna take some duct tape and a few ones, and we're gonna
all you do
cover
is put some
Mr.
hundreds
Face
on her forehead. And it's
Yes,
all
exactly.
good.
Hold on.
Oh no! You can mute this. We don't need the.
Oh my God, we're actually gonna hear her sing.
No, we're not. I'm just taking a picture.
Yahweh.
What is wrong with you two? All right. Here we go. Here is our gun to head.
Gun to head. 11 bill.
If they both had the same money, ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Pick A for Carolyn Ellison. Pick B for Emily Stern.
Woo.
Okay.
Yeah, my vote has not changed.
Yeah.
A, B, A. Oh, you guys are insane.
A, all day long. A.
Guys. A or B. Look at them. Oh, everybody's going
A, because
Great
all I
for
see
you,
is
guys.
Howard. I look at Emily. All I see is Howard. I'm sorry.
You know what? I think what you're not looking at it like rationally, like a man. See, I think what it comes down to is that Emily might be able to chew through the pillowcase over her face.
I would never. How could you bang this? How could you wake up?
11 billion.
11 billion. You just tape a few bills to her forehead.
11 bill, bro.
I'm sorry. Didn't we say equal money?
Yeah. Equal
but
money.
even so,
we're
Emily,
assuming they both had
Emily,
$11 billion.
You would wake up.
Is there a
turtle.
C?
You would wake up a human turtle.
Yes.
Well.
Apparently the chat does too. So I guess I'm.
Listen, bro. A buck's a buck.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Emily looks like Howard when he was on WNBC, except without the mustache.
In a very scary way. Yes, you are absolutely right.
Totally.
Yeah, that's that. I can't get that out of my mind.
Yes, you win.
Okay. Let's take it one step further.
Go ahead.
These two broads are conjoined twins versus our other conjoined twins.
Oh wait, are we doing the? Are we doing the battle of the conjoined
So let's
twins?
pretend.
Wow, that's
the
hard.
FTX broad and Emily share the same body, same torso, like our other friends. I'm going with the other broads on this one.
Okay, hold on. I'll pull them up.
Damn.
One of them, the one has their heads stuck to their sternum.
But does Emily still sing?
I don't know. Let's just say $11 billion are still at play here.
Hold on, pulling it up.
Oh my God, this is hard.
Oh, and not only that, you have to do the 6, but they don't do the 9.
Ah! This is Sophie's Choice from hell.
So not these guys.
Stop.
How does that go to the bathroom?
This is fake.
One likes.
It's like that one cartoon with the dog and the cat.
One likes Bubba, one likes Howard.
What the hell are you doing?
What is that? What? One likes.
That's just fake. It's fake, bro.
Lips.
Where's
the poop come out?
It could be real. It's India.
Where does the poop come
I'm
out?
pretty sure we're about to get banned. So
Where does the poop come out?
Just take this one off. Come on.
Is there
This is fake.
Is there a no? I just pulled it off the news.
It's on the internet. It's real.
We got it.
Conjoined twins bound at the waist run like a spider to get to school.
How does spiders take shrapnel for that guy?
I'd pay for video of that. I'd pay for video.
Oh,
Are we
it's
talking
fake, bro.
about-
It's a mirror. Come
Are
on.
we talking about these two?
Yeah, those two broads. Well, you know what? After that kid, I'm kind of done.
Yeah,
But,
he should be over.
Those chicks are way better looking than Emily and FTX chick.
They are actually, yes.
That's not even close.
What about these two? What about Yang and Yang?
No.
Oh, I
Yin and
can't.
Yang?
These
bro,
two.
what
Remember-
are we doing? What are we doing?
I know.
We're going down a weird rabbit hole now.
It started as a joke, and now like
You started. We just did A and B. That's all we had. Okay.
Yeah, that's all we should do. Is A
And
and B.
everybody picked the younger.
Younger, less Howard-looking woman. Yeah,
Less
exactly. That's a no-brainer. Look, we've actually gained viewers during this segment.
It's impossible.
You people are sick.
Disturbed. And it was so bad.
And the show just imploded.
It just went.
Anyway, this is the part where we start plugging the Evo Cali converters on DJ's Classic Garage.
I think we should. Wait, somebody's come back. Hey, there you are.
I was shutting down the other.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah,
they all say.
yeah.
I shut myself down. Would Mo do Emily or a conjoined twin? I'm still going with Emily. You guys are crazy.
No, not even close.
No, we're not.
No
No.
part of me that would want to find the hole on a conjoined twin if I had.
Well, that's not even an option. We're assuming that they're both. See, the thing is, FTX chick and Emily share the same torso, versus our favorite conjoined twins. Like, who would you?
But
I
whose
don't
torso
even-
is it?
I don't
Is it
even want to
Emily's
see.
torso or the FTX?
Now, who
girl's
is the
torso?
head attached? Is the torso attached?
I don't know.
Are they attached by the?
No, same configuration. You know.
Oh, same configuration.
Yeah, same configuration. Like, assuming you're playing like Tetris.
But whose body is it? Is it Emily's body or the FTX girl's body?
Oh, actually, let's assume it's Ralph's body at this point. Let's just completely.
Just stop now. All right, that's all we got for you this week. This is it. I mean, this is what we've got.
We're really scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
Dennis, what do you got
There's
going
no
on?
barrel.
On DJ's Classic Garage, I am working feverishly on my videos. I have lots of time tomorrow, being that there's a hurricane coming, so I should have all my videos together.
Electricity going down. You should be okay.
Oh, I'd be perfectly fine. Yeah, because I have 3 videos that are gonna play together, so I'm working on them together. It's a whole thing. We'll also be working on some. We'll be working on some other cars. Super B. We'll be doing going back to the Toronado to get that finalized, and some other facts, figures, fun things of that nature. All on DJ's Classic Garage.
Excellent. All right, guys. So, hey, Xavier, you have anything to promote?
Yes, absolutely. Wait 30 minutes after eating to go swimming.
Thank you. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your week. We enjoyed doing the show with you this week, even though the show itself was absolutely horrific. And DJ's Classic Garage stole my catchphrase.
Didn't buy a shirt.
And yeah, thanks for that. And yeah, we will see you anon. Thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any discussion at radiogunk.com in the forum section. Follow us on Instagram or Twitter at Radio Gunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so that you know when we're going to have a new show. Thanks.